Taurus, hey Taurus, today you're most compatible with Pisces. You may be very confident in your energy today. 11 a.m. could be important for you this weekend, Taurus, but I'm recording the message for you on Saturday. Saturdays are the day of Saturn, so our discipline, our hard work, okay, restrictions, okay, challenges, all right. Taurus, you will look nice in the color red, or red will be significant for you, okay? Red is the energy of your root chakra, again, your stability, your hard work, okay, your connections to the earth, all right? Your good luck number for today, Taurus, is 62 or 26, okay? Either way, that reduces down to an 8, and 8s are the energy of movement, okay? Building, destroying, okay? It's also the energy of our fame, success, our reputation, okay? So, hey, hi, hello, Taurus. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energies this weekend. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and supporting my channel. I appreciate you, Taurus. If you haven't subscribed already, Taurus, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. Thank you, Taurus. So we're going to do a quick energy read and look at the energies you may be dealing with this weekend. We'll see what's causing the energy, how you appear in the energy, and the outcome, okay? I have pinned your most recent videos as well as your updated playlist in the description box, so that's there for you to check out. I'll always leave a timestamp in the comments where you can forward through the shuffle in Taurus to where I pull the first card. And let's see, if you are interested in the subscriber giveaway, that information is over on the community tab. So let's see what we have this week, Taurus. Let's see. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Let's see what we have today. Here we go. Community. Okay, a gathering, a celebration, okay, friends, the door to personal healing and happiness. It's the energy of, positive change, new beginnings, okay, the Knight of Cups. All right, let's see, Taurus. Community, what's causing this energy this weekend for you? Could be a party, some sort of gathering. I feel like it may be like an intimate setting. Like if it is a party, it's kind of like a get together and not like a bash, like at a club or something like that. Let's see. All right, let's see. And look at this, Taurus. So community is card number 7, right? And then the door to, what is it? Door to personal healing and happiness is card 34, which is also 7. 7s are the inner. Oh, and look at this, Taurus. Goddess of the Moon is card number 52. You guys know I'm a numbers person, okay? And this is number 7 as well, and 777, okay? 7s are the energy of God, right? The highest point, perfection, okay? So let's see. 777. And you know what? It's lucky number 7, okay? Maybe you are at a casino, okay? All right. Always bet on 7, right? Okay. Let's see, Taurus. Let's see. All right. Here we go. The King of Swords. Okay. So the King of Swords is someone that is in a position of authority, right? They're very direct in their communication. Who's this King of Swords? The King of Swords is with the Two of Swords, so someone that's having to make a difficult decision, okay, typically, all right, the person in charge. The Ace of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, which is that new beginning energy, the same as this door to personal healing and happiness. How are you appearing in this energy, Taurus? Let's see. Well, you're appearing as the Page of Cups, okay? You know, the Page of Cups is, kind of innocent, right? But the Page of Cups can be a bit tricky, right? Because the Page of Cups is the energy of someone who's offering some sort of support, but or they're being rather, flirty or cute and innocent because they actually need something. Why are you the Page of Cups, Taurus? The Five of Wands, yeah. The Five of Wands, arguments, fighting, competition. Completely opposite of the Page of Cups. Let's get one more. The Hermit, okay. The Hermit is a major energy here, okay. That's the larger energy. The Hermit, is very wise, right? Very quiet, okay. Like I said, this Page of Cups, pretty innocent, can be a bit manipulative. All right. I feel like you're acting innocent, Taurus, but I feel like you have smoke with somebody here. The King of Swords, okay. The Moon is at the bottom. What's the outcome here? Yeah, look at that. The Seven of Swords. All right, the Seven of Swords is someone, it could be someone who is dishonest. There is a King of Wands here as well. So the Seven of Swords is someone who is very strategic, right? They are intentionally, it's the, look, that's another seven, right? I said 777. Here's another seven. The Seven of Swords it could be the energy of someone who is being dishonest, right? They could be lying. They could be a bit deceptive, a bit sneaky in their energy, right? But like I said, they're very strategic. And sometimes when you are being strategic and you are keeping things to yourself, it may appear sneaky. Doesn't have to be. Sometimes it's necessary to keep things to yourself. So let's see. There's a King of Wands here with the Page of Wands, which is typically someone who brings in a message of good news, right? But this Page of Wands is followed by the Five of Swords, which is revenge. Again, someone acting from a very intentional place. It's sword energy. So the truth has been discovered. We already have the King of Swords, which is that same Ace of Swords, the Sword of Justice, okay? This is a lot of air energy. So there's some sort of truth that this energy is centered around, okay? Like it started as a conversation. And then this Five of Swords is behind, the devil is behind the Five of Swords. So like I said, not only is it intentional, but it's obsessive. It's a lot, okay? Someone's like really, the Five of Swords, like I said, is the energy of revenge. Someone wanting to get you back. The Page of Wands is typically, like I said, good news in regards to a job. But this King of Wands, the wand is down. So it's probably, well, obviously with this Five of Swords and Devil, it's not good news. Let's see what the Page of Wands is talking about. Look at that. What did I say? The Justice, okay? Some sort of truth has been found. The World, that's the new beginning energy again. What's the Five of Wands energy, Taurus? Because I said, how are you appearing? And you're appearing as the Page of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Hermit. What's the Five of Wands? The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the mate to this King of Swords here. Okay, Libra, Aquarius energy is here. Libra is the Justice, and so is the Queen of Swords. They're both Libra. So is this Two of Swords. This King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Swords are all Aquarius. Okay. The Devil is Capricorn. The Hermit is Virgo. And the King of Wands is Leo, or Aries, in the sense that the Knight becomes the King. Because this King of Wands becomes the Emperor, and the Emperor is the mate to Libra, Justice. Okay. I mean, the Empress. All right. Still Justice. All right. But, all right. I just like to mention the people that are here so you know how or who these people are, how they're relevant. But you're coming out as the Queen of Swords. Look at that. The Ace of Cups is there. Lots of new beginning energy, Taurus. Okay. But it looks like there's some sort of petty argument or disagreement between maybe you and the Queen of Swords or King of Swords. Okay. And I feel like you and this person's you're not speaking, Hermit. And I feel like with this Page of Cups, with this Five of Swords, Devil energy, it kind of feels like, Taurus, this Page of Cups feels a bit, I don't want to say manipulative because that seems a bit strong, but it's like you're acting innocent in a situation where you know that you've kind of done something, and instead of apologizing, which would be the Knight of Cups, you're kind of acting like really innocent. All right, Justice, though. I feel like you did something really mean, or someone here did. All right, the King of Wands, the Five of Wands is the same energy, Leo. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. The Seven of Swords is in the outcome. Let's see. What's the Seven of Swords? The Star and the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is action, right? Like I said, if you wanted to apologize, the Knight of Wands is the one that would take the action, especially with the Star. Okay. So with the Seven of Swords, like I said, this could be someone, or maybe you are acknowledging that you may have hurt someone's feelings here. The Five of Wands, Five of Swords, it's pretty petty, but it's very intentional, right? It's like, the Five of Swords is someone doing something that's unnecessary. Like, you've already won. Typically in the depiction of the Five of Swords, we see someone who they're holding three swords and there's two swords. The two swords remain left on the ground. And the person in the Five of Swords is, trying to make a decision. Like I said, a Two of Swords, difficult decision. They're trying to decide if they want to go back and get those other two swords, right? They don't have to. They've already won. And the people that's depicted in the image typically aren't even paying attention anymore. Like, the game is over. So, like I said, it's a pretty petty fight, but it was very intentional. Especially with the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and Devil. Taurus, I think in the last couple of readings, I've been getting that someone is upset with you. And look at that. That's the Hierophant at the bottom here. Someone is upset with you, Taurus. Okay. I guess you know why. The Page of Cups is here. Like I said, you're acting a bit innocent about it, but you do know why. Okay. So, Taurus, we'll look at the energies again tomorrow. I'm going to do love readings after I finish these, so probably for the rest of the evening. Just make sure you have your notifications on, Taurus, if you are wanting to catch the love readings. I may do them live. I'm not sure yet. I haven't gone live yet. Every time I try to go live, I always have some sort of issue. But either way, make sure you have your notifications on, Taurus. Thank you for spending time with me today. Bye, guys.